Hi everybody, welcome to the Pink Cadillac. If you're new, hello. So happy you're here. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to start here, but we're going to go into the kitchen because I want to show you what I drink in the morning. It's my Bulletproof Coffee. And you've probably heard this buzzed around a lot. You've probably seen a lot of articles like where you put the butter in your coffee, but oh my gosh, it is amazing. It's the first thing I drink when I get up. So as you can see, I'm still in my pajamas. So we're gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna show you all about this delicious drink. And I tell you what, it has changed the way I think about food and my cravings, and I am just so full. And it's Dave Asprey who founded the Bulletproof Diet. I've been reading a lot about him and been trying a lot of his paleo things, and the Bulletproof Coffee is incredible and I can't get enough. So I want you to know how to make it right, how to make it delicious, and it's going to be fun. All right, see you in the kitchen. All right, so here we are in the kitchen. First things first, you are going to need some coffee. I actually use the Bulletproof coffee here. This is the brand Bulletproof. The original, I like whole beans so I can grind it and it's a little bit fresher. We have some collagen protein. This is really great also from the Bulletproof brand. You can find this in Sprouts, Whole Foods, a lot of those natural places. This, you don't have to add this, but this is great if you want a quick fix, if you want a full meal, if you want that protein, it's really great. This adds 22 grams of protein. And sometimes if I just want some bacon and some eggs, I won't put this in and I'll just have the bacon. So you don't have to add this. This is definitely optional, but it is really great if you're running out of the house and you want that full meal. You can go ahead and add that collagen. And then I also use the Brain Octane oil. This is a higher grade coconut oil. So this is amplified energy and mental performance. So this has zero lactic acid. So this keeps your brain on full blast and your belly slim. So this is where the cravings really come in. It's really gonna keep those at a minimum. And it's fat burning ketone energy more efficiently than MCT or coconut oils that contain lauric acid, more brain power and lasting energy, fewer cravings. So this guy's awesome. You've got to start out slow if you're just starting out. If you're starting out, I would start with a teaspoon. I've done this for a few weeks now. I was on vacation and didn't quite keep up with it. So I am just doing about 3 teaspoons at the moment, but you can go all the way up to a tablespoon. All right, so we've got all our supplies. I've got a hot water kettle. I've got my grinder. I've got a little glass jar to blend it. That's gonna be the other step you'll see here in a minute. All right, so I forgot to mention you are going to need a French press. We're going to take our ground coffee that we ground earlier from the French press setting, and we're going to take 3 heaping tablespoons and put it right into the French press. You'll learn more about this special measuring spoon later. You also are going to need butter. So this is Irish grass-fed butter. I believe it's the Kerrygold butter. So you also need that. All right. Let's make our bulletproof coffee. Okay, so hot water kettle is boiling and I'm going to get the butter and the oil ready in my jar I've set aside. That we are going to blend later. So here I am showing you this is about a tablespoon of butter, and you can adjust this as you get more comfortable. Your body will take some time adjusting to the amount of fat that this is going to add to your diet. So I'm just going to pop this in the jar. Next up, I am adding that 3 teaspoons of the Brain Octane oil into the jar as well with the butter. And there you go. I am doing 1 teaspoon there and another and another. So this is what it looks like in the jar there. You can see I've got the butter and the oil. And next up is the coffee, and we will blend it up. Next up, I am grabbing a measuring cup, a liquid measuring cup. That is 1 cup. We are going to need this because you're going to add 2 cups of hot water to your French press. Buy butter, French press with that 3 tablespoons. And that is going to sit for about 3 minutes. I have a little timer that I'll show you. That water is ready now, so we can measure out the 2 cups and pour it into the French press. There we have 1 cup, and then we will pour another cup, and that just goes right into the French press. And there we have our French press. It's all good to go. Don't press it until the time is up. You want to make sure it all marinates together and gets all nice and strong. So you're going to leave that for about 3 minutes. And here's our handy dandy timer. We're just going to turn that over and wait till that time runs down. Next up, we're going to get our perfect favorite cup that we will pour everything into. And here's that measuring spoon. So this is actually a 2 tablespoon measuring spoon. So we are actually putting, by the 3 scoops, we are putting the 6 tablespoons. Now I am waiting patiently for the coffee to be done. Perfect time to grab my phone and look at some Instagram. What's happening, world? Ooh, there's a lot going on. Look at that. Oh, any celebrity babies? Oh. Ooh, Beyonce, all right. Well, nothing too exciting happening today. Oh, yes, I got a text back. My mom. Oh, well, I wish I had some coffee right now. Look at that, the timer is done. We are ready to press that French press. Press away, everybody. Look at that. It's all good to go. We're going to pour that into our jar with our butter and our oil. We're just going to pour it right away there. This glass gets a little hot, so I've got to set it down, and we're going to pour the rest in there and make sure all the goodness gets in there. Look at that, and there we have it. Next up, we are going to take our little hand blender. This guy is awesome, and I just realized it's not plugged in, so I'm going to plug that in. That is a key essential ingredient. You got to make sure that electricity works. So we're going to blend it all up. Blend, blend, blend. And I love using a hand mixer because it's just so easy. Getting out a blender, it can be very messy and take a lot of time. So the hand blender, you can do it really quick, and it just takes a few seconds here. I'm really going for that lots of frothiness. You want to make sure you're spending a good amount of time blending this all up, making sure the butter's all melted and the oil and everything is combined. Once that slows down there. Now the collagen powder, that's what we're going to use next. So I'm actually going to put this in my coffee cup. And you just need 2 scoops of this guy. This will give you about 22 grams of protein. And this I'm having 2 tablespoons. There we are, 2 scoops of that little guy. And we just put that in our cup, just like so. Look at that powdery goodness. So like I said, I'm not having this with anything else. If I were to have a bigger breakfast, like with bacon or eggs, I would take and not do the collagen protein. So now we're just going to pour the coffee that we just blended into our cup, and we're going to stir that collagen protein in there. You don't want to blend the collagen protein because it is just a very fragile ingredient. So there we go. We're going to take that. It's all blended. It's looking marvelous. Look at that. We did it. Ah, delicious. There you go. That's how I make my bulletproof coffee. Thank you so much for watching. Stay fabulous and be utterly you. Bye.